Charlotte, Ohio, where the rents are fly. Got a man named Mike.
How's it going? Mike here, the Fresh Rinse, on location in Westchester, Ohio, to wash this two-story ranch. I've already washed the entire backside, and now it's time to do an acid wash on this surface right here, this brick area, where that over the years, the oxidation and the paint from the aluminum has drooled down onto the brick. You're not getting this off with pressure alone, certainly not SH alone. Though this has been completely washed with SH and completely rinsed, and that's key, Gotta rinse it really, really well. We're going to use hydrofluoric acid, AKA aluminum brightener. I've got it mixed in this pump sprayer, 100% strength. We're gonna spray it on here, let it dwell for about 5 minutes. That's how long it'll take for me to get to my truck and back. I gotta start the machine. We'll come back, use the turbo nozzle, and get rid of all of this. It's gonna come right off, so don't go anywhere.
The name, washing's his game. Fresh Rinse, Mike, remember the name.
Okay, once again, I have this hydrofluoric acid, i.e. aluminum brightener, 100% strength, spraying it onto the surface wherever we see this drooling. We're gonna let this dwell for a few minutes. Just a few things I would encourage: a mask. I don't have one with me. I have found that in these open air areas, a mask usually isn't absolutely necessary, though encouraged. I am wearing rubber gloves, and I'm not sure if that's entirely necessary, but for the video's sake, and I want to teach this correctly, I'm wearing the gloves. You can buy aluminum brightener, again, at Napa Auto Parts for about $20 per gallon. Hydrofluoric acid. There are products on the market by those in our industry. They work wonderfully. Most of them are hydrofluoric acid. So I would encourage you to support the businesses within our industry that are selling chemicals. But if you can find something like this that works fine in a pinch, then certainly use it. Now, I will tell you that I know for a fact that muriatic acid, which is much cheaper, will not work on this. I've already tried that. It does not work. I was kind of hoping that it would work, but it didn't. I keep several gallons, maybe even a case of hydrofluoric acid on the truck at all times. Even though it's a lesser potent acid, it's just the components of the acid work to eliminate and remove the drooling, the runoff from the aluminum siding. All right, we've applied the hydrofluoric acid. It may take 2 treatments. I'm going to go to the trucks. I'm going to use my turbo nozzle. We're going to blast that away. Don't go anywhere. Hey guys, Mike here. Let me interrupt the video for just a moment to tell you this. If you're enjoying the tips and tricks that you're finding in this video, then you're going to absolutely love one of the benefits that you'll find in the least or the cheapest tier in our upcoming program called Exclusively Fresh. We're going to launch it on October the 1st. And in that lowest tier, you're going to find 5 or 6 benefits that are absolutely going to blow your mind. One being a benefit that I'm calling professional. Little play on words there. And it's where you're going to find tips and tricks like this, but on a much deeper level. We'll go behind the scenes, show the ratios, how to upsell, all the mixtures, all of that good stuff. And that will be in the lowest tier that we're going to offer. In other words, the cheapest tier. We'll get that and many other benefits. And we're going to launch this again on October the 1st, 2024, and I'm super excited about it. All right, back to the video. Okay, it's been a good 5 minutes, perhaps closer to 10, since we applied the hydrofluoric acid onto the brick. Just for kicks, I'm going to use my M5 twist just to show you that it will come off relatively easy. I'm trying to make some time here so that the video won't be too drawn out, but you could probably just continue applying this and it would eventually come off. We're going to try to do this in no more than 2 takes. couple of pro tips. We are in the shade, obviously. I already did a test spot in the sunny area of the house. That's when I did the muriatic acid and discovered that it wouldn't work. The hydrofluoric acid worked just fine. If this were a sunny area, I would definitely want to cover these plants, and it may take longer because it's going to dry out quicker. The idea is to keep it wet. So I'm going to apply the turbo nozzle to the gun, and we're going to see if we can just get rid of this in one pass. If not, we'll apply another pass or another coat just to make sure this comes out perfectly. But you can already see how quick the transition is with just one application. I think we're going to go with 2, but I'm happy with what we're seeing. I'm 100% satisfied with what we see right here. And I'm going to reapply the acid, get one more coat on there, allow it to dwell, and go through this process one more time. I want to make sure I get that underneath that lip there very, very good, because that's going to stand out. Later on this week, this home is scheduled to be painted, and this is going to be a phenomenal transition for these homeowners. Real quick pro tip: if you're cleaning the house prior to removing the paint residue, the oxidation residue from the aluminum onto the brick, then you need to rinse very, very well, because anytime you mix SH with any kind of acid, it's not dangerous, it's lethal. It will kill you. So make sure you rinse, 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 and that's a very good pro tip. You want to heed that advice. All right, we're going to let that dwell again for about 5 minutes. As you can see, we've got the remainder of this over here to do. I'm going to spray that, and while that's dwelling, we'll come over and rinse this. Allowing this to dwell, we'll come back and rinse this, and we should be done. There you have it. It looks fantastic. Now, if you are an exclusively fresh member, then we're going to go back into the studio with some fairly sophisticated modern technology. We're going to break all of the numbers down on the screen with you, and you're going to see exactly how much chemical that I used, how much that it cost, how much the house wash cost with the upsell for the acid wash, how to upsell it, the whole 9 yards. And that is if you're an exclusively fresh member. Say that 10 times. And don't forget, our launch date is October the 1st, 2024, and it's going to be great. You definitely want to consider becoming a member. All right, so you saw what it looked like before. And here's our final result. Looks fantastic. Now we'll go over and tackle this side. Hey, I really appreciate you watching. Be sure to like and subscribe. Hit the bell tab and leave a comment. My name's Mike. They call me the Fresh Rinse, and I'm out.